This podcast is part of the Big Heads Media Podcast Network. Go to bigheadsmedia.com for more great podcasts.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Boar Meets World. We are your hosts. I'm Kyle. Sitting across the table from me, as always, is Steven.
Hello.
Real quick, we got a special guest. Often talked to on the show, 2 times. Often talked about hilarious anecdotes. Zach, my brother.
Hey guys.
Hey, Zach.
Hey guys.
Welcome to the show.
It's good to be here. It's good to be here.
How's it feel to be on the premier Boy Meets World podcast?
I mean,
because there are multiple ones apparently.
I probably couldn't do anything else better with my day, so I guess it's all right.
I'm very excited.
Right. It's gonna be different. We've tried having guests on the show before. It's always a dumpster fire, to put it lightly.
Or when we guest on a show.
Or, we normally,
We can only talk to each other.
Yeah. That's how autistic. Well, no, I can't say that, can I? That's.
Huh? Can you say it?
We've been drinking.
Have we?
Started to. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to justify it, because if I justify it, I'm just gonna fucking damn myself even further.
Okay.
I think you should say whatever you want to say and then be judged by it later.
Yeah, this is your show.
Yeah.
You're the host.
But
you probably shouldn't say that, but you should say it anyways. If that's what you want to do. Get it out there. Get it out there.
This might propel us to superstardom, and then we're riding the fucking high train. We're walking in high cotton, and we just fucking someone pulls this shit up from 10 years ago.
Where's he going with this?
Where I said, "Hey, we're fucking autistic," and it just ruins us, deflates us.
Well, that's what they're pulling up. There's some other skeletons in there that you might be a little bit more worried about. That's all I'm gonna say.
Plus, if they had listened to this point.
Oh, yeah.
And your little fumble in the words, they would maybe believe it anyway.
They're probably good for him.
He's done good.
Somehow I weasel my way into being the first autistic person to get superstardom, but I'm not really autistic.
That's probably not even true.
It's probably not,
I'm
right?
sure there are a lot of successful people with autism.
What's that guy in Peanut Butter Falcon? Why is it so hard to say?
What?
I think he has autism, if I'm not mistaken. He's got Downs for sure.
Shia?
No, not Shia. The other guy. I can't think of his name.
I'm not familiar.
Wait a minute. Did you already tell a story where you thought you were autistic or something like that?
Yeah.
Do you know about this?
It sounds vaguely familiar.
When I started at a rest care, they had us do a. Sorry, I just name drop my old job.
Yeah.
That might happen a whole lot with these beers in me, but we had to do a test, and it was kind of educating you on the autism spectrum. And it was doesn't their plans changed. Kind of antisocial. Or not, they have difficulty in social situations. It was a couple other things. I was like, holy fuck, I'm on the spectrum. Because I think I asked you afterwards.
Of greatness.
I asked you, Zach, if Mom ever came to you and told you I was autistic. Never.
No, okay. She always told me I was hella smart and shit, but
Oh, okay. But it's not
she never talked about you.
That's because he has a fucking, disorder. So.
You're really smart. Your brother, not so much.
Yeah, but let's not talk about him. Let's talk about you, Zach.
What about you?
Enough
about him, that failed prototype. Yeah. You're the final creation. Perfection. Personified. He's just nodding.
I can't agree more.
Yeah. That sounds about right. I mean, no arguments here. This
week we are covering Boy Meets World, I assure you. Season 4, Episode 7, Singled Out. Before we get into that, though, was it last episode or the episode before? We had that
yes.
email. Yes? It was one of those?
Oh, 100%.
It had to be one of them, right?
It was in a previous episode, that's for sure.
We had a email in the mailbag, the fan mailbag, where you can...
Yeah, that boarmailbag@gmail.com.
Yeah. Send your questions there, your comments, your concerns, and we'll read them.
Yeah.
On air.
Your hate mail for Kyle and his weird thoughts on autism.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I haven't said anything very mean. But anyways, we got an email saying, like, clarifying Bird Box, his own interpretation of your scale, which I will say has been met with some confusion.
Understandable. I mean, most great works are hard to understand at first, you know? That's what makes them so great.
I feel like I offended you because you were like, well, just go watch fucking Bird Box if you don't understand it.
Well, you should probably watch the film first. That would be step one of understanding it, but...
You did come off pretty strong on that call.
Yeah. I was at work.
Sure, okay.
Yeah. I'm not at work now, though, so...
I'm saying you're trying to play COD, work, and answer your fucking phone. Just watch the movie.
Yeah.
That's fair. Sorry.
That's okay. It's okay.
But anyways, this email. Read it to Zach here because I'm not sure if he listened to the episode or not when we read it.
Yeah.
And I want to get, like, is this guy on the money or is he way off base here?
Okay. So, from our friend at a podcast about something, which we were on, maybe?
Allegedly.
He did say he might throw it out there for fun one day.
Just for like, hey, you need something to do to make you feel like you're
after we all get famous. Yeah.
These guys were on my show. They suck then.
So, subject. The Bird Box scale. I think I get it. So the Bird Box scale has a built-in 1 to 10 scale to judge other media. Rather than giving a different movie a score of 1 to 10, you give it a score of a scene from Bird Box that represents that number. So there are different moments within Bird Box that correlate with your general 1 through 10 ranking system. And Bandersnatch gets ranked with a moment when Sandra Bullock is feeling bad because it's a bad movie. And Brick gets ranked with a moment where Sandra Bullock is feeling good because it's a good movie. And he totally agrees Brick is a great movie. So great, in fact, that it maybe should be used for the scale rather than Bird Box because Bird Box isn't really that good. Just wanted to let you know that not only do you still have at least one listener, I'll be here until they move to New York, but you also have at least one listener that understands Zach's nonsense. P.S. I would also like to cast my vote against Saved by the Boar. I don't think I'd like that very much.
That's understandable. I don't like that show either. It reminds me of waking up to go to high school because it was always on, and I didn't want to go to high school or wake up. So I associate those two things together with unpleasant memories. But anyways, to the Bird Box scale. You're kind of getting there, but it's not quite right. It's not all encompassed within the film Bird Box. To understand it, you got to think about, like, how do you grade other things? Like, take it like this. Like, so you're rating something 1 through 10. 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. That's a grading scale. Like, good, bad, really bad, great. That's another way you can rate things. You know, they're scaled. You have the very bottom and the top, and everything encompassed in between. So, Bird Box isn't the scale of its own, like, in itself. It's just a way to express how great something is. So, if you were to apply 1 through 10, with 10 being the very best, and 1 being the very worst, to films. Bird Box, like saying it gets a 10 on the Bird Box scale would be like getting a 10 on a regular scale. Possibly higher. It's just a way for, it's not really a film per se. Like, it's a tool that was given to us to show what a perfect film would be, and the closest a film is to Bird Box is how it determines its ranking. The closer it is, the higher the score. You know, Brick is very good. Out of the 10 or so movies I've seen, it's one of my favorites. Not my favorite, but one of them. And I think it deserves a high ranking, you know? I forgot what I gave it, but I assume it's somewhere around 7.5 to 8. But does anybody have any questions?
Yes, you said that Bird Box is a great movie.
I said film.
Film, sorry. Our friend from that show. Was it a podcast about something?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't want to fuck up the name. Okay, I thought I had it.
You got it. We put them over.
That's podcast about something. He said the movie wasn't any good. Do you have any comments about that?
I mean, I can understand. Lots of people told me they didn't like Bird Box, and I just think it's because they didn't really understand it, and it's not their fault. I don't know if I said this before the show or on the show, but with all great works, you have to spend some time with it to truly understand it. Anything that is that simple on the surface, I don't think it can ever be that great. Something you got to delve into, really commit yourself to understand it. Maybe it'll understand you.
Well, I have learned something today, boys.
Kyle.
Yeah.
After all that,
Yeah.
do you get it?
Not a fucking bit, but good entertainment.
I mean, it's fine. Just watch the movie yourself tonight.
Well, I think you're an idiot. I mean, after that, Zachary, I gotta say it's crystal clear.
I'm not going to argue with you there.
This might be a better tool, too. So Bandersnatch, it's near the bottom, if not the very bottom. It's one of the worst things I've ever watched in my life.
Out of the 10 movies you've seen.
10 or so. I've probably seen more than 10 at this point.
Can we go through the list, perhaps?
Okay, I'll do that in a second. Let me finish this.
Okay, sorry.
Alright, so when I first experienced Bird Box, I watched Bandersnatch right before it. And I think I might have came to the conclusion that I reached a lot sooner than other people would, just because I was put through that hardship and then enlightened through Bird Box, So that might be a tool for you. You watch Bandersnatch, you make the wrong decision and die in the first 5 minutes, and that's kind of lame. And then you watch the rest of it, and you're not having fun. Then you put on Bird Box, and it's just an emotionally gripping tale. And it kind of makes you understand things a little bit better. I definitely felt like a different man when I walked out that night.
Puts life in perspective. Huh?
Yeah, it really does.
I got you.
Holy shit.
Now, what was your prior question?
About our friend from a podcast about something, saying the show was dumb, or not dumb, but not a good movie. Or a good film.
No, you had another question after that.
I believe I had one.
Oh, okay. It was you.
We were going to go through the 10 movies you've seen.
Okay, I'll listen. I don't know if I can remember them all, but I'm going to break them out. Bird Box, if you consider that a film, I do for simplicity's sake, because to most people it will just appear as a film.
I can't confirm he has seen it. We watched it together.
Bandersnatch, obviously.
Also watched it together.
I've seen Brick.
No.
Didn't watch that together?
Cannot confirm or deny he has seen it.
It's on Netflix.com.
Oh, I'm glad you threw in the .com for clarification there. We might have went to .org, .gov.
It's on Netflix.com.
.com. For all you web surfers out there, get on your Safari and check it out.
Anyways, I've seen Frozen 2. I actually saw Frozen 2 in theaters. It was really cool.
You're gonna kill my co-host over there.
I actually got in a car wreck on my way to see it.
I'm glad you, that urge of seeing Frozen 2, you didn't let it go.
I'm holding this one back. That was a good one. But no, I was like...
It was okay.
I was like, I was like, that's terrible, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
I was on my way to the
It
theater.
was called Coal Miner's Daughter, but...
But yeah, I've seen Frozen 2 in theaters, as I said. I'm trying to think of some other films I've seen. What was that one movie we watched that one time about the magicians? That was about
The Prestige, bro.
Yeah, that was almost as good as the third Dark Knight. I've seen the third Dark Knight. I've seen them all, but I only really like the third one.
Really? That's like the
What
one
the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, that's like the one
This might not be a Boy Meets World episode.
It is a Boy Meets World. We're getting
God
into
damn it.
There have been times where we sit here and bullshit for 20 minutes before you.
Sure,
but seriously,
he's gonna tell me that he liked the third Batman movie more than the Prestige.
That is. Hold up.
I said it was almost as good as the third Batman movie.
Fuck the Prestige. Fuck the Prestige. Okay. That is like the weakest movie out of the Nolan Batman trilogy.
The Prestige? That's not in the trilogy. Kyle,
yeah, it's got Bale in it. What the?
It's about magicians, not Batman.
No, I'm talking about the Dark Knight Rises though.
It's the best. It has JGL in it. He's in Brick. Have you not seen? You haven't seen Brick?
I haven't seen.
That makes a lot of sense now. I get it.
Maybe that's the missing piece there. A movie totally unrelated to the franchise.
I also like Looper. JGL was also in that one, but I stopped liking the movie when JGL turns into Bruce Willis. I like it better when it was just JGL and not Bruce Willis.
He did a really fucking good job of emulating Bruce Willis, though.
Yeah, but I like JGL better.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't really like Die Hard.
Really?
I haven't really seen it. I've just seen clips. But
I just think I wouldn't like it if I saw it, you know?
too much action, not enough. Like, I don't know.
Substance?
Maybe.
It needs to be more like Bird Box, right?
I've seen Shutter Island. I like that one. I like Leonardo DiCaprio.
That is a great movie, actually.
That's all right.
I saw Paranormal Activity 3, but I fell asleep about 1/4 into it. So I don't know if you can really count that.
I've never seen any of the Paranormal Activity films.
Yeah, no.
Which is crazy that you haven't seen it because you're such a big horror buff, Steven.
Yeah, but I tend to have taste.
Okay.
And I saw a movie called Soul Surfer one time at the drive-in theater. It was about a lady getting her arm bit off by a shark and still surfing. Yeah, she lost to the pretty girl at the end.
Well, don't they all?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so it was real life.
Yeah. No, actually, sharks don't eat people that often.
I thought you were going to say sharks don't eat pretty people. Damn.
But, yeah. Any more questions about films and things I like that?
No, you've been great, thank you.
But anyways, I'm not a big movie guy, though, so.
Oh. Never would.
Really?
Yeah. You know, I've seen a few films, and sometimes I'll watch films with my friends, but I don't really pay attention. I just look at my phone.
You're missing out, man. There's like a whole story going on in front of you.
Yeah, I'd rather watch a TV show, though.
Really?
Yeah.
More time to explore everything?
Yeah, it's just longer. It occupies more of my time.
You're all about the whole details.
Yeah.
Everything, right? Fleshing everything out.
Yeah. Which Bird Box does excellently.
Sometimes you can get fucked by that, though.
How so?
You put all this time and then it turns to shit.
Like Dexter.
Well, I saw Game of Thrones. I understand.
Oh, that's probably even a bigger...
Well, Dexter was bad from season 1. That show's awful.
Hey!
It is pretty bad, like...
I
season.
haven't really seen it.
No. I don't like the guy with the fedora. I don't think he's a good character.
Oh, yeah. Like, it seems like... If you watch the first season of Dexter, it seems like everybody's a fucking parody. Like, all the way up. Like, turned up to 11. And I guess it's just... They're shooting it from his point of view or something and how he views people. But kind of like Joker. If you've ever seen Joker. Have you seen Joker yet? Like the Joaquin Phoenix interpretation of Joker. The movie came out last year.
Oh, I thought we were talking about TV shows.
No.
Oh, go on.
But, yeah, it seems like everyone there is fucking inept at their job as a police officer. The acting is kind of rough at times, minus Michael C. Hall. Which we're not going to shit on Michael C. Hall here, because we're all 6 feet under fans,
Yeah,
right?
he was great in that show.
Yeah.
I mean, can we talk about how he looks like John Cena?
Nothing
he
wrong
does,
with that.
doesn't he? Yeah.
How do you know? Have you ever seen John Cena?
I haven't.
True.
I can't see him.
True.
6 Feet Under, it's a great show.
How's
I don't have a TV equivalent for the Bird Box scale, maybe one day. But
It's because you haven't seen The Wire yet.
I've watched the first season.
How was it?
It was very good. It's just very taxing to watch, and I haven't done it since.
It's hard to binge for sure.
Yeah. Just you got to pay full attention to it.
I mean, I would have guessed your Bird Box TV scale was 6 feet under. Really?
You know, it's not my favorite television show.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what is?
That's a question for another day.
Fair enough. On that note, let's get to our episode of Boy Meets World Recovery.
What a fucking segue. Huh?
Single
Told you
out.
we were pros.
Pro. Over here. You look at a podcaster, this is what you fucking see right here. Alright, so we open up the show with Eric channel surfing, right?
Yeah, Home Alone Saturday night.
Saturday night, home alone, young man, ready to sow those wild oats. Instead, he's watching infomercials.
You relate to that, right?
A little bit, but from my interpretation, Eric didn't go to college.
Mm-hmm.
I went to college, so no, I guess I don't. I was doing cool shit. Probably why I was sitting on the couch.
Right on, right on.
You never had one of those moments where you're sitting there on the couch, you're getting severe FOMO going on?
Yeah, but probably not at Eric's age.
Yeah. You've always been pretty socially active. I don't think you've ever really had a long period of that, right?
Oh, no. But I definitely can relate to some extent, but
All right.
But
not
So
very
singled
much.
out.
yeah,
That's the commercial.
yeah, he's channel
comes back
surfing
to.
and he comes on MTV. They're talking about their new hit game show, Singled Out.
Which apparently you guys did not know was a real thing.
Is it a real thing?
It is a real thing.
I mean,
Or was a real thing.
I don't believe you though, man.
Why would they have the tie-in with MTV and make up an entire show?
Holy fuck. I type in Singled Out. It is a real show. It ran from 95. It ran from 95 to 1998.
Yeah.
I will say I was under 10 years old during that, so I probably was not watching music television at the time.
I don't think we had cable then.
We probably had some satellite or something.
You think so?
Yeah, probably that DirecTV.
We were all about that fucking Rugrats, though.
Yeah, I like Rugrats. Still do. It's a great film, though. The first one and the second one where they go to Paris. I like that one the best, but continue.
Yeah, I would not say I was an avid watcher, but I saw it and I know it exists.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So you're just setting us up to fail, is what you're saying. Like,
No.
oh, okay.
I just thought it was weird that you guys didn't know.
Well,
But maybe because I'm a little older.
I mean, 95. Fuck,
You're a little older than Kyle.
Yeah.
And probably a decent bit older than me.
Yeah.
95, you're 2 years old. I'm like
Way down my age.
4 or 5. Huh?
I'm like 9.
Yeah, you're like 9. Your nuts have fucking dropped. Of course you're watching this.
I want to be on Singled Out.
Yeah, man, I'm tired of sitting home most every night too. Fuck. But Eric's like, he's watching TV. Singled Out comes on. Hey, we're looking for guys.
College edition.
College edition.
So.
Send your stuff in. Maybe you'll get on the show. And Eric, being the man that he is like, I'm gonna send my stuff in. Get on that show.
Yep.
You.
First of all, it's like the turnover rate is amazing. I mean, we weren't given a specified timeline between when he saw that and sent it in, but we did say at the very beginning of the episode that, and stop me if I'm getting to this too soon, Cory is suffering from tonsillitis.
I think that's the next step.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
fine. You're good. You got
So
it.
what that, like, and that's something I've experienced myself. Like, I used to have a few bouts of strep throat, and it was eventually determined that I need to get my tonsils taken out.
That's my next talking point here. Tonsils. You got them?
Got him.
You got yours? I got mine. What you were just saying, you don't.
Nope.
Okay.
They're gone. I don't
What
know where they're
age?
at. What?
What age?
Ooh, so say like 11, 12. I was in middle school, maybe 13. Maybe 13.
So what's that like?
What? Well,
Honestly,
honestly,
like not having tonsils.
well,
The
when you
whole procedure. Do you remember the whole?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The procedure, like, well, honestly, I wasn't that inconvenienced beforehand. You know, you've all had strep throat, I assume. I don't know if people get that anymore.
Sure.
I don't very often. But you have a sore throat and you're pretty uncomfortable. You're just sick, you know? But sometimes that's pretty persistent and you get it a lot, and all of a sudden it's time to nip that in the butt and take it out. But, so they determined I need to have my tonsils taken out, and I went in for the procedure. And that's something, we'll probably get to that when we get to Cory's procedure, but.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I like
Fair
the
enough.
teas. Very good. Okay,
So, yeah, Cory is in the kitchen. We've got Topanga and Sean there. They're all hanging out. Cory's, as you can hear him, he's hoarse. And, like you said, he's getting his tonsils taken out.
and like you were saying about the timeline issue, yeah, I mean that turnaround rate for the singled out thing. At most, this was like a day and the next day, right?
Yeah.
From what we saw.
Which it probably would have been like 2 or 3 weeks, really.
Yeah. Unless they're like jumping back and forth, you know, maybe this is highbrow shit.
Maybe. I don't know, but they were like in the same room at the same time. So
Yeah, sure. All right, so then we have the Cory, as we said, being all hoarse and whatnot. We have Sean there, right? And he's already warning us about this whole issue because he saw on, something on CNN.
yeah,
Correct?
I believe they were talking about cake and he kind of got tricked into
Suckered
watching
him
it.
into watching. That's what I got here. Sean hates doctors, loves cake. So
Cake's alright. Not my favorite dessert, but it's pretty alright.
yeah, not my favorite dessert, but doctor or cake, I'm going cake.
Oh, yeah, 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
All right, good. So what happened on CNN? What were they talking about besides cake?
I believe it was something about children going missing, or maybe teenagers during.
Yeah, during routine operations in the hospital, they would disappear randomly. and they would never recover the child or anything.
Where'd they put all those kids at?
Probably in the sneaker factory.
Maybe. Or something with the Hollywood elite sucking down that adrenochrome.
We do not talk about that shit on this show. Forrest Gump is a great fucking movie. Don't you dare sully his name.
I've seen that film.
Yeah. I watched it Thanksgiving night, man. It doesn't get old.
I watched it for my final in my sophomore English class. That was our final. We watched Forrest Gump.
I want to say ours was
That
great.
sounds hard.
It was alright. I mean, it was during my sleep period, but I was able to stay up during it.
Stephen had a lot of sleep periods during high school.
Yeah. Not a morning person either.
It was like every class or something. It was weird.
Wow.
I want to say ours was a Great Gatsby, but I could be wrong.
How do you watch a movie for a final?
that was junior.
What's the...
I mean, it's Kentucky education. So
I'm pretty sure we all got A's. I got a B in that class, but pretty sure I got an A on that
everyone
final.
else got an A. But, yeah, the kids are going missing out of hospital. Sean's concerned for Cory. He's scaring the shit out of Cory.
Yeah.
Topanga's saying, "Hey, we gotta get Sean out of here." Cory, go up, get some rest. Get the hell out of the house, Sean.
Yeah, and here we are with our quick turnaround because Eric has the mail.
Yeah.
And Daddy, Devil, Alan is saying there's no fucking way it's already came in.
Yeah.
Guess what? What does that say, Daddy? MT. I can't make out the last letter. Fucking V, I believe.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, it's the V.
And so what was it? What did it say? Anybody?
Hey, Eric, you are invited to participate on Singled Out, but leave your bitter ass Lucifer of a father home.
I think it said negative father.
Sorry.
Yeah. Close.
I was paraphrasing.
And Alan was like, you're just fucking making that up. He reads it. It actually said it.
He looked hurt. He was like, oh wow, it actually says it.
Have you guys ever... I guess you haven't been on Singled Out, obviously. But did some kind of call-in, got a contest kind of deal like this?
Are you saying, have I ever received anything like this?
Yeah.
No, not once in my life.
We had in elementary school, we had the news, like kids' news for the school come in there and talk to us and interview us. And this is going to be a really embarrassing story. I probably shouldn't tell it. But
continue.
they were going to have us go on a green screen and run. And it was going to be featured on the news, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Johnny Quest, the New Adventures of Johnny Quest had just come out, and they had VR scenes in it. Which, if you're not, you guys know what VR is, right? Virtual reality.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
They had 3D animation scenes in the Johnny Quest series. It was like 1990, fucking 7, 8? And, so anyways, the way they ran on the VR was they had their palms up and they would do this, right? Like I'm rocking my hips back and forth with my palms up like this. And I did that fucking shit on a green screen.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, I didn't get used on the, because I ran funny.
I really wish we could find that footage.
Well, I mean, they probably burned it because they were like, this kid just wasted fucking 10 minutes.
No, I'm sure they watched that a lot.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was...
I'm sure a few people have seen that.
Yeah.
I mean, probably. You don't really develop shame until you're like 12 or 13, though. So, at least that's what I tell myself. But what about you? Any, hey, you're going to be on this?
No. I haven't been on a show.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I've been on this show.
Yeah.
And the other shows we've done.
But
I
no,
was on this cool show called A Podcast About Something.
That's true. Allegedly.
But what?
Allegedly you were.
Yeah, but
But
yeah,
it's not out there. Nobody can prove it.
no, it's But no. I was in a movie.
Oh, yeah, you have been in a couple movies. Okay.
Yeah.
No one's seen those either. But
Wow.
I saw Obama's dog at the White House one time. That's not really related, but that's something cool I've done.
Nice.
Yeah.
What kind of dog was it?
It's like, I don't remember. It was,
German Shepherd, right?
I don't remember. It was really far away.
I feel like they all have German Shepherds when they go into the White House.
No, but we were at the gate, where you can stand by the White House, and you could see a dog playing with some men in suits. And we gawked at it, and they took it inside. I know it was Obama's dog because I saw a picture of him with it at the Smithsonian earlier that day.
How come he wasn't playing with it, though?
I assume security reasons.
We got these fucking 8th graders out here. We can't let the president out here.
I believe I was 16. It was my junior high school field trip, so a little.
Yeah, I was around when you went to that trip.
Yeah, we got snowed in Maryland.
No, okay.
Yeah.
It was weird.
So, negative dad.
Yeah.
You got a negative dad?
Do I?
I don't know, do you?
You do.
Yeah.
He's not there.
He's not great.
Not there. You have a -1 father there.
Yeah. That's true.
Are you getting a Xbox Series X for Christmas this year?
From my father.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Bummer. He's still around, right?
I'm still waiting on that last Christmas gift when he called the day before. I was like, yeah, I'll be there. I think that was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, wow. It's been a minute.
Yeah, a little bit.
But, okay, where are we at on the show?
The negative dad, and then we get Eric stepping outside, and I believe this might be the first official Feeney call from Eric, right? Because that's like a thing.
Feeney!
Yeah.
That thing.
And he's looking for Feeney because he needs to figure out a name of a college so that he can lie and say that he goes to get on singled out.
Because they'll never believe Harvard, and he doesn't know any other prestigious Ivy League school.
Yep. Thoughts about that? You know any college names?
Brown, Yale. Is Princeton an Ivy League? I'm not sure. I mean, obviously, I don't know too much about this.
Princeton is, yeah. It's like Harvard, Yale, Princeton, and
Brown. I mean, I think there's quite a few.
yeah. Columbia's like number 5 on that list.
Still a good school, though.
Yeah. Up in New York, you know?
We're going to talk about Columbia.
Oh, we are, aren't we?
Yeah. Way to go.
Thank you. I tried.
So Feeney is not going to help him with this.
Yeah. He's like, Eric, you don't go to school. You can't.
Yeah. So that eventually, or straight up jumps to him doing the interview thing. They say, what college? Harvard.
Yeah.
And she questions why he is in Philly if he goes to Harvard.
Oh, Philly campus.
Yeah.
1 of 6.
Yeah, they don't give a shit. They picked him because of his hair.
I would pick him because of his hair, too.
You like his hair?
It's very nice.
Yeah. Zachary?
Yeah, I'm a good looking boy.
I have that same outfit that he was wearing, the light blue with the khakis.
You don't got that hair, though.
I don't have
No.
that hair. Yeah.
Nowhere near it
Nowhere
over
near
there.
it, like, not even a fucking hint of it. And Zach takes off his hat to show me his full mane there. The salt in the wound.
Beautiful. What's your hat say?
Make America nasty again.
Oh, okay. I like that. Where'd you get that?
The internet.
Nice.
I think Amazon.com, but I'm not 100%.
I love the .coms.
We had a guy at work that had a hat that you could, with your phone, program what it said. It's got like neon sign on top and you just read off. Like you put Buffalo Trace on there. Shit like that.
He had that hat, but he chose to put that on there.
Well, he would put that on there and he would say something like, I'm getting the hell out of here as quick as I can. It was
That's pretty cool.
process.
Yeah, that was really lame for a second.
Yeah.
But then I like that he turned into the job clown.
Yeah. He's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, he would just put like stuff up there like, keep my name out of your mouth. And shit like that.
Is this the one other Democrat?
No.
Yeah, I didn't
Oh,
think so.
he probably is, though. He's from Philly. So.
Are you guys open about a
Funny enough, he's from Philly. How about that?
Hey.
Yeah.
I heard you got to be tough to live there.
Yeah, you gotta be tough to live there.
What?
I was just saying, are you guys open with political affiliation on this podcast?
I believe we've talked about it a few times.
We've hinted. I don't think we've ever confirmed it.
Okay. Well, today's probably not the day for that, so let's continue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll
Since you're
tease
running the show here.
Jesus. On one fucking episode, you think you run the thing.
Who are you going to take over for?
Yeah, who you going to take over for on the show?
This is your audition.
Oh, okay. I was thinking to take Kyle's spot, and then once I'm submitted, I'll get one of my dudes in here to replace you. And we'll start talking about shit I like or something. I don't know. Probably be real cool.
He's going to fucking stage a coup. Like President Trump tried to do.
Kyle, can you spell coup?
Yeah, C-O-U-P. Can you spell deny, motherfucker?
What a fucking callback.
I got to piss.
D-E-N-Y.
Denny?
Deny.
Denny? Are you sure?
What? I just denied him that fucking privilege of laughing at me when I spelled deny. Deny.
Denny. Oh, that's pretty good.
Well,
So, Kyle's gone.
yeah, as we planned, it's Zach and Steve now.
So here we are. He got on the show. It doesn't matter which college. It's all about the hair. Do you agree?
Yeah, I mean, pretty boy, TV, it sells.
Yeah, you got to look like a star to be on TV, I think.
And boy, did he look like a star on that show.
Boy, did he. I saw your notes a little bit there, and you were saying Eric's a natural. I wanted you to expand on that, perhaps.
I mean, so when you get put in that type of situation, some people may freeze up, but Eric was just dancing, having a good time, looked like he was...
So you mean his performance on the show within the show?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. How do you think you would react?
I might be clammy at first. I don't know. I think I've ever been on a camera at that scale, for national television, so...
Yeah, I don't believe I have either.
But I don't think I would acclimate to it quite that well, that fast. Maybe he had some training, but then again, we bring up the time issue. How much time elapsed from when he sent in that letter to going in?
Well, to be fair, I don't know if you know this or how much you've seen the show or whatever, but he has been a weatherman for a brief period of time as well. So he's used to the camera.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So I like the continuity. It really sticks together.
Yeah. So here's where we go to the hospital, and Sean is a doctor now. Basically, we see Alan. He's trying to get the hell out of there. Visiting hours are over, right?
Right. If he doesn't get out of there, he's going to be charged $4,500.
He's warning or telling Cory this is the best hospital, best doctors, best care, blah blah blah. He's leaving.
Like Donald Trump, best doctors I've ever seen, best care, phenomenal.
Kyle's really going in on this political thing today.
I showed you guys my wallpaper, right?
Yeah.
It's Trump being dragged by the Statue of Liberty.
No respect.
Fuck yeah, America.
Jesus.
Yeah. How's that for a hint?
Okay. Go on with your bad self.
Nah, I'm okay. Anyways, $4,500.
What is the charge there? Staying after
the charge is being
hours?
American, Stephen, and not having a socialized health care plan. How about that?
I like to say freedom ain't free, Kyle.
The health care should be. Well, it's not really free if you pay taxes, but
Well, good luck with all that.
yeah, no such thing.
So as soon as he's saying the hospital's great, blah blah blah, he walks out. As soon as he's out, Sean walks in, full doctor uniform or nurse, perhaps. I don't know, whatever.
Come on, doctor.
And he's like, "Well, first thing, security sucks."
You're doomed, Cory.
Yeah. Is this where he's got the fucking paper? Yeah, he's got the paper with him. Cory's still not buying into this whole vanished storyline.
Yeah. He says, "What's the New York Times, Cory?"
Mm-hmm.
Cory looks at it. It's the Trailer Park edition.
Trailer Park edition of
Sean
the New
says,
York Times.
well, yeah, you can eat that copy.
Yeah, there's no difference between the two other than you can eat the trailer park edition.
Hold up. Does that really happen in the show?
Yeah.
I was watching pretty intently. And I don't remember that line.
You must have blinked.
Maybe.
You know, because when you blink, your ears don't work, right? Right, guys? Right?
How long do you blink for? Are you like closing your eyes and then opening them like 5 seconds later?
Yeah.
I think you're just asleep.
That's what you all call it. I call it blinking.
So then Cory's like, dude, you're fucking crazy. Blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden we hear over the intercom, paging Dr. Hunter for delivery.
Sean's like, that's my cue. Gotta go.
Okay.
There's another Dr. Hunter, Sean. And then he says something else.
What's the chances of that, really?
Pretty well.
It seems like a pretty common name.
I mean, I hear it a lot for first names, but second names, never.
But I would like to say, I thought Eric was a natural. Sean's really a natural, man. He should be unsingled out. Like, the way he played that doctor role, like, so smooth in that hospital. How old's that kid? 14, 15? And get away with that? Oh, my God. You know how long medical school takes? It's like 8 years or...
8 years.
Yeah, it's 8 years, man. Like, you're looking that young at the end of medical school?
Minimum.
Yeah. That kid has it together. You know, you see a doctor walk in like he's 15 years old, like he doesn't have the most stressful 8 years of his life. That's someone that he has it. He has it. He's too good for medicine. He should make films.
Like Bird Box level?
Yeah, so if Sean grew up to be an actor instead of a doctor or a high school student or whatever he's doing, I'm sure he could make a film that reached the top of the Bird Box scale. Hands down.
Wow.
Faith in that guy.
What does he say about delivering babies? Like they're so cute or something?
I believe he's like heading out, then he comes back to Cory, and he's like, I tell you what, Cory, no matter how many times you do it, it's always beautiful,
it's always
or
beautiful.
a miracle or whatever,
I
yeah.
believe it was a miracle.
Yeah. So he is Dr. Hunter then. That confirms it, I believe.
It convinced me.
Yeah. I'm convinced.
Okay.
Very good.
Back to Singled Out. We got Chris Hardwick there. I know you guys wanted to talk about him.
Yeah. I was fucking amazed that Chris Hardwick was that relevant so soon. You know what I mean? Because it seemed like he started on G4, right?
I just found out this was a real person after the show.
Chris Hardwick?
Yes.
You watched Walking Dead, right?
Yeah. Who did he play?
He did Talking Dead right after.
I never watched that. And I also didn't watch it on AMC. I don't watch commercials.
I think he does like every talking show after shows on AMC now. Or did. I think he got canceled or something,
Oh,
maybe. I don't know what's going on with him.
What did he get canceled for?
I thought he did. I could be wrong. But
It's pretty wild to me that he's a local boy. You know, Louisville.
yeah, brother.
But yeah, he's been around for a minute. I thought he just kind of started in like 2010 or something. But no, like he was a DJ in Los Angeles during the mid-90s. He was on a comedy on UPN called Guys Like Us. House of a Thousand Corpses and Halloween 2. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
Yeah, of course.
He was in both of those. Terminator 3. Boy Meets World, of course. That's what we're talking about. He was on Married with Fucking Children. So this guy, he's been around.
This dude gets work.
Yeah. Web Soup.
Is he a natural?
I mean, probably. I didn't really buy him on the show, but you got this prestigious,
Yeah, he's worked, man. I mean, he's been around.
He actually went to college, too. He graduated from UCLA.
Yeah. Studied philosophy there.
Unlike Eric.
That's why he's the host of the show.
Yeah.
He was on Curb Your Enthusiasm, too. You remember that?
Chris?
Was it Curb? Or he's like, I don't want to be on his show? No, it was...
Marin.
It was Marin, yeah. Where he's like, I don't want to be on the show. He's a dick.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't like fucking Mark Maron. And they show up. And
Yeah. Did you watch Marin?
No, I've never seen Marin.
I never finished it.
You like Mark Maron?
Hmm?
You like Mark Maron?
I don't know.
Listen to his podcast?
Nope.
Have you seen Glow?
Nope. It was recommended to me, though.
Seen a stand-up?
I think I watched parts of it at one point.
You ever seen a picture of him?
Yeah.
Looks like a guy walking around for a Groucho Marx.
Hold up. He has a special on Netflix.com, right?
I believe so.
Yes.
Yeah,
at least two.
I've seen the thumbnails, and I think I watched like the opening segment, but I don't think I was feeling it at the time. Not because I didn't like him, just I wasn't in a stand-up mood.
He actually
Yeah, it's
had
okay.
he had Barack Obama when he was either running or was the actual president on his podcast. Before the people running actually did podcasts and stuff. It was pretty wild.
In his garage.
Yeah.
Barack Obama was in his garage.
And more importantly, Marin, the show, hell of a fucking banger for that opening music.
Mm-hmm.
That blues guitar.
Mm-hmm.
If we're talking about openings to the shows, I feel like you need a new episode for this.
Probably do, yeah.
Because I could go into some detail.
Maybe another time when you're on. We'll dive in.
Well, maybe we'll tag it on at the end here.
Okay.
Who knows? Alrighty, where are we at? We're on Singled Out. Chris Hardwick. We know all about him now, apparently. I didn't know this was the Chris Hardwick show.
People like that probably way too much.
I kind of wrote down 90s, huh?
Yeah.
90s hair. We got the Eric, the Chris looking at each other, looking in the mirror.
It looks like Chris just bought that Goo Goo Dolls debut album.
Hmm.
He's like, all right, I'm going to do my hair just like that.
And of course we got Sean, pretty similar as well.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. You like that hairdo?
I'm thinking about doing it myself. I think it's actually pretty in with the young kids. I know you guys are pretty far removed. I'm pretty far removed myself. But
Does it really fuck with you though? You're like, fuck, I'm so out of touch.
no, I have a baby face. I blend in pretty well.
Oh,
I'm pretty hip.
Because it gets me sometimes. I didn't know what TikTok was for the longest time.
I just learned about TikTok 2 weeks ago. I mean, I knew about it, but I downloaded it. And
Yeah, I had to have my 40-something-year-old aunt explain TikTok to me. How fucking out of touch I was.
Alright, so Singled Out. We're getting into the game here. Do you guys want to play it after we go through it here?
Yeah, sure.
I'll play.
Okay. So, we're asking Eric, naughty or nice?
Yep.
What happens?
Of course, he's like, well, my mom would want me to throw out all the naughty girls. And Chris Hardwick's like, all right, throw them all out. Let's go.
Yeah, what do you think about that? Seems a little unfair, right? They should have maybe cleared that up.
I think that's part of the magic of the show, you know?
Okay. So they're fucking with you in a way.
Yeah,
Or
both
he's
shows, Singled Out and Boy Meets World, you know? It's like, fuck them.
Or the host is like, I got to do 3 or 4 of these today.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to get through this shit.
Sure.
Yeah.
We got 22 minutes or whatever it is. Let's do this shit.
I don't think Chris Hardwick was that jaded. We've seen his career at this point. He obviously did a lot of work after this, so
Yeah,
I think he's a team player.
Definitely. Before we get too far into this, game shows though,
Mm-hmm.
you guys got a favorite game show?
Hey.
I'll go ahead and tell mine. It's Jeopardy.
Hmm.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Is that because of the whole
Trivia
death?
thing? No. He died?
yes,
I'm just kidding. I know. I watched his tribute on Hulu.
it's on Hulu.com.
Yep. No.org.
But
Okay.
yeah, I think I have to go with you too. Jeopardy, probably. I thought about that for a second. Yeah, probably Jeopardy.
Maybe Wheel of Fortune's number 2. I also like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Any trivia shows.
I did like that.
Pretty good. I will say, I don't really like the show, but there's this Deal or No Deal game at the bowling alley that I really liked. That was pretty cool.
I played it a time too. It's fun.
Yeah.
What would have to be my number one game show?
I see you being a big fan of the Nickelodeon game show where they got slimed.
Figure It Out,
Could be figured out, yeah.
or maybe Wild and Crazy Kids.
Yeah.
Pretty good one.
What was that?
How about Legends of the Hidden Temple?
That show was fucking rad.
Yeah, that slapped.
When they had to go through the temple at the end of the show.
Yeah, bro.
So fucking cool. Were you a Jaguar, Barracuda? What were you?
Jesus.
That was Jaguar. Red shirt, all the way through.
I don't remember the team affiliations, but I feel like I could easily pick one in this day and age.
I'll go with purple.
Purple? There was a purple one?
I don't remember what they were.
I think Barracuda was blue.
think so.
Yeah.
Look them up.
That'd be some kind of fucking bird, right?
You guys know what barracudas are? Don't look it up. Don't look it up. Do you guys know what barracudas are?
They are a fish. I know that.
Well, I guess he just said it, so I guess you know now, yeah. Fish are
Yeah.
lame. You don't want to be a fish. You can't even breathe outside the water.
Well, I said purple. I think they're blue. So.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I think
Water.
he's probably.
Fish.
I think you're a bird. We're gonna look this up real quick. It's gonna be what you learned this week. Steven learns he's a bird. But,
Well, maybe.
let's look this up. Nickelodeon aired 5:30, 1994. Damn, that's a while back.
Didn't they bring it back?
Did they?
We're talking about it? I don't know.
Labyrinth, Moat. Oh, okay. They actually had a lot of teams, man. It was
I thought it was only like 5 or 6.
It is 5 or 6. I thought 3 though.
Okay.
Red Jaguars, Blue Barracudas. You always saw those two. Like the other ones, it seemed like they kind of mixed in and out. But Green Monkeys, Orange Iguanas, Purple Parrots. Told you were a bird.
Hey.
Yeah. And Silver Snakes.
What's a snick? Is it like a Snickers bar?
Snake.
Oh.
Did I say snake?
Yeah, he said sneak.
Silver Snake. Snake.
I would probably be a green monkey. I think monkeys are pretty cool, and they're the most like people.
Plus you
And
have thumbs, so it would be like really easy to do these puzzles and stuff.
I like bananas too.
Bananas are alright, man.
I can't knock it. Yeah.
It's up there on the fruit.
Yeah.
It's up there on the fruit.
Real quick, I want the listeners to realize that they're 50 minutes into an episode and they're talking about fucking bananas.
It's better than usual.
Fair enough.
All right. So naughty, nice. Naughty got out of there. Now we got Einstein or Beerstein. What do you want?
Beerstein.
What do you go with?
He went with.
Einstein, right?
Yeah, we're not playing yet.
Oh, okay.
We're going through Eric's first.
Oh, okay. All right.
I believe he said Beerstein, but Chris interpreted that as him rolling it out.
Yeah, I think it was another fumble, like my mom would want me to get rid of naughty, right? And it happened again. Then we got some more questions, which is about the kissing, I believe. And would you dump them if they were a bad kisser, or train them?
No. We are not. That comes after. The next one is hot cup of cocoa.
That's the very last one.
Oh, that's
so
fair.
you're fucking wrong.
Okay, you gotta get defensive.
He went with train. Then I believe was it if your man is quiet or something, he's sensitive or thinking about you naked. Was that what it was? Silent or
either sensitive or thinking about you naked. He picked sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then it was cocoa or for 2 or a steamy hot shower for 2. And he went with cocoa. And so did the other one girl out of the 5 left or whatever.
If that many. It might have been like 3, right?
Yeah. So, I believe Chris Hardwick was disappointed in the whole cocoa thing.
This guy's fucking Beaver Cleaver over there.
Well, I guess, yeah, because he kind of fucked up and got rid of everything bad.
The girls with loose morals.
All right, so naughty or nice?
Naughty.
You know, I'll go nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's naughty it up.
Yeah. You're naughty?
Oh, yeah.
Well, see, here's the thing about nice ones, right?
Hmm.
It's all a facade, dude.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Can you spell facade for me?
Facade. You figured out how to spell deny yet?
He did it when you were taking
gone.
a dingle.
Dingle? I was in there dingle.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, dingles.
Dingle, yeah.
Do you know how to spell jeans?
Use it in a sentence.
Jeans? My blue jeans.
Geans.
That's not a sentence. That's
Oh, J. I meant to say J. I meant to say J.
G.
I knew you were going to say G.
Continue.
Well, you didn't specify blue jeans like pants. Or...
Did I say my jeans? They could still be like Genes.
You said blue jeans. But, yeah. Einstein or Beerstein?
Oh, Beerstein.
Beerstein.
Einstein.
Einstein. You like smart girl?
She can teach me some shit, right?
I get it.
Yeah. Do everything? Something? I don't know.
You're like, she's like, honey, can you like fix the internet? You're smart, you'll figure it out.
And she can support you financially.
Yeah, right? There you go. Maybe I'm the Einstein.
Here we go, yeah.
Bad kisser, you gonna dump them or train them?
Train them.
I pick nice, man. They already know.
Train.
Train 'em?
Yeah.
Well, you know, good relationships are built on communication.
Are you sensitive or thinking about naked?
Like right this second?
Yes.
Thinking about naked.
Who are you thinking about naked?
Chris Hardwick.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
Just kind of curious.
He
But
is successful.
He is successful.
he really is.
That man sure is successful.
But he's
I'd like
sensitive
to see him
too.
naked. He's successful. Kyle, you naked or sensitive?
Hold up 1 second. Yeah. Do a check here. Sensitive.
Sensitive. Yeah. You want steamy hot cocoa for 2? Or steamy hot shower for 2?
What about you?
You go ahead, Kyle, because I got to think about this for a second.
Okay. Oh, wow. All right. What about you?
I'm going cocoa, bro.
Cocoa?
Double shower sucks.
I got you. Right here. Hot cocoa in the shower.
How you do that?
Well, you first turn the shower water on high, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get in there with a mug
Yeah.
full of the powder. And you just fill it up, and then you got hot cocoa and you're in the shower. It's as simple as that.
Okay, so first question.
It's a fucking duct tape.
It broke.
Oh, wow.
Maybe turn it to you a little more there.
There we go.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, so is the cocoa made with milk or water?
I think it's your cocoa, your choice.
Okay, shower. Like, how big a shower we're talking? Because I got a pretty big shower.
Let's just say, also up to you.
Okay, so
You got your ideal shower.
Not
perhaps.
a Vietnamese shower.
I don't know what that is, Kyle.
On the East Coast, if you ever...
Can you spell it?
But the Vietnamese shower. It's Vietama. Fuck you guys. How about that?
So like I'm saying to get my peak shower and my peak cocoa. Probably cocoa, man. You know, some good cocoa is hard to pass by, and honestly, showers are a solitary activity for me. I really like my alone time.
Yeah.
All right.
So Kyle's making cocoa in the shower.
Yeah.
With shower water.
That's gross.
Best of both worlds. Yeah.
Cocoa meets world.
So we got to the end of the game. We got down to the final girl. I do not remember her name. She was a little blonde.
Yeah. She goes to Columbia. I know that.
Maybe.
Maybe. Allegedly.
So the end of the game, and their grand prize was a date at Chubby's. Of all places.
Real quick, I keep missing my fucking talking points here. Was it weird not having a laugh track during this whole, like, all the segments for Singled Out?
There wasn't a laugh track? I was laughing. I didn't even
It
notice.
was just you two laughing. Like, I was watching and I was just like, am I supposed to laugh at this or not? Because there's not a laugh track there.
You need the help?
No, it's just an observation. I don't need help. If I find something funny, I'll laugh at it. But
You find anything funny?
it's just weird.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, there was still crowd noise, though, right?
No.
Yeah, there was that Singled Out is in front of a crowd.
Yeah, but they didn't
Or there's
laugh.
at least hundreds of girls there.
They didn't laugh.
I'm sure they're not laughing.
Where do they find all these
but
girls at?
College. You were there, you know.
Yeah, come on.
I was there.
Allegedly, you were at college.
I was there for about a year. That's right, I didn't finish. I didn't finish.
It's okay. No one here has finished college.
No. They haven't even started.
Yeah.
It's never too late, man. We can go back. You know, maybe dorm together. Like,
That'd be cool. Set up a little podcast table.
yeah, it'd be real cool. There's not a lot of room in those places.
Well,
Maybe you guys get an apartment, like off campus. Be those cool guys.
No.
No?
No.
You know about dorm living?
Yeah, it's about dorm life, you know.
Okay.
I mean, he was all about it for about a year.
Yeah, for about a
That's
year.
a solid year right there.
One time I slept under a bunk on the floor. I didn't even sleep on my bunk. I just put my bed underneath my cot. Slept under it.
You gotta do this or this with your volume.
Yeah. Closer or just...
Sorry, I'm the amateur here. I'm the amateur. Alright, we can continue. We don't hear about my cot adventures.
Okay.
Comfy?
Relatively, yes. Better than the floor.
To get the older you get, does it get harder to sleep on the floor? Or...
I don't know. I didn't sleep on the floor there when I was older. I was 18 to 19 years old.
Yeah. Well, I mean, have you slept on a floor since?
Recently, yes, actually. When I moved into my new place, I didn't have a bed for about a week.
Yeah.
I slept on the floor for one night. No.
Ain't for you?
No, because I wanted to sleep in my room, and the only couch we had was in the living room. So the first night, no, I'm sleeping on that couch.
Yeah. I haven't passed out on the floor in a minute.
I slept on a sidewalk once.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Fuck, man, you're really living that hobo lifestyle, aren't you?
Well, not like a sidewalk like beside the road, but like leading to a house. You know, the front door
okay,
gimmick.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different. That's way softer concrete.
Yeah. It was alright.
I passed out on a deck one time.
Yeah. How was it?
I mean, it was fine at the time, but in the morning I was a little uncomfortable, and the sun was in my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Thoughts?
oh. Brilliant.
So the grand prize, a night at Chubby's. What is the budget for this show? I mean, Chubby's?
Yeah, I mean, well, we blew it all flying people in here to be on the show and hiring Chris Hardwick because, you know, he's really popular. And...
True. Fair play. Yeah, and Eric, like, downplays it, and he's like, oh, I've never been there before.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he's there every day after school, right? Sometimes during school. I don't know the timeline ever during
They really
episodes.
distort the time.
The 90s were a different time, man. You could cut class whenever you wanted. Like, when I went to high school, I mean, they had armed guards ready to shoot you on fucking sight if you left that school.
Really?
Yeah.
And also in the 90s,
Really?
I saw all those kids drinking, like, cherry Coke or Coke.
Mm-hmm.
I never got a Coke in school.
Those machines didn't turn on until after 3:15 p.m. when you got out of your last class.
Boy, sounds rough, boys.
Yeah, we were educated in a fucking prison.
Yeah. But you can serve those kids grape juice and apple juice all you want, but God forbid they have a fucking soda.
Yeah. Fucking corn syrup. Just give them
Yeah.
fruit sugar.
No, that's corn syrup in that too.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's not real juice.
Oh.
I think you're getting real juice out of a Jello cup with a aluminum foil lid.
I used to feel like really fucking gypped because I wouldn't get the milk at all. You know what I mean? Because I didn't want shit everywhere. I just got the little orange juice.
Mm-hmm. Those are good. I like those.
And I was like, why do I get half of the fucking beverage that everyone drinking milk gets?
I just didn't drink or eat during school, ever.
I got tired of chicken sandwiches my junior year, so I quit doing it too. Yeah, true story.
All right. We're going to go back to the hospital, and Cory is about to head into his procedure. I believe he's on a sedative here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I actually had my tonsils taken out. I think I said something about that earlier, but yeah, when I was probably close to Cory's age, you know, I was like 7th grade, so 12, 13, somewhere around there. And I don't remember it being scary. I was never really bugged out or anything. It was just like something I gotta do. I remember I was a little bummed because it happened over Christmas break. I couldn't get out of school for 2 weeks. No, I gotta do it over my break. And that was pretty lame. But no, it wasn't that bad. But they gave me the sedative. That part of the show was accurate.
Yeah. You see a lot of shit, or?
No, you're just like pretty out there and talking to everybody, and nothing you're saying is really making sense.
True. I don't know where I was going.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
We're in the hospital. Cory's on a sedative.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, like, are you cool with doctors all the time, pretty much? Don't care to go get your blood or anything like that?
Been to the doctor in some years, so... No health insurance, America, right?
Fuck yeah.
But... I don't think it was dentists that always got me, but doctors, no. They're looking out for my health. I don't want someone judging my teeth, so...
True.
That's true, man. The fucking dentist we went to in town shamed the fuck out of you over your teeth.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I could already be out of here if you didn't take the time to set your tools down and shame me for that.
Right. It's like, have you ever seen fucking floss before?
I was like, no, it fucking hurts. I'm not going to do it.
Cory wants a sponge bath.
Yeah.
Topanga's not gonna have it.
Yeah. She's like, no, sir.
Well,
This isn't going down.
no, sir.
I didn't get a sponge bath when I got my tonsils taken out.
Oh, so that's not a common thing.
No, I didn't really want one either. I just wanted more of whatever they were pumping into my IV. Like,
Mm-hmm.
You're sitting there and you're like, how old are you?
13, 14.
Like 13, just slapping your fucking veins.
Yeah,
Come on, hook me up.
you do it in my throat.
I'm tired of chasing that dragon.
But no, it was a good time. It was a good time until I got out. It wasn't as good a time.
So apparently at some point, Cory had made a call to Feeney to rush down to the hospital.
Yeah.
Very important.
Feeney comes in there. He thinks it's urgent. Goes to speak to Cory. What's Cory tell him?
Bro, he tries to pull him in as close as he can. I kind of like that. Kind of reminded me like a fucking mafia kind of thing or something. Like, get closer so I can tell you this.
Is that from The Godfather?
I don't know. That's brung that image to my head. So.
It is fucking alluded to in a lot of movies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, closer. Closer.
Mm-hmm.
Especially back in the 90s. I felt like I saw it in everything.
Sure. You have any insight on that?
No, I didn't do that with anyone. I thought that part was kind of weird. I was just vibing, watching what was there on the TV. I don't remember what was on, but I was watching it.
So Cory has the message for Feeney that in class, under his desk, there is a key. That key opens a locker, an airport locker, which would have all of the homework for the last 5 years. He's actually a brilliant student, and he has understood everything so far.
All of it. All of it, Feeney.
Yeah.
I didn't do that either.
Do you remember any wacky shit that you did?
I remember just talking to doctors and telling them my house I've done a real good time as they were wheeling me into surgery. And then everything went out. And I woke up and I wasn't having a good time.
No? Why not?
Probably because they just ripped something out of my throat.
But you're not, like, fucked up still?
I mean, like, not fucked up, but definitely, like, drowsy coming off anesthetic. Different feeling entirely.
Look, man. You know what people normally eat when they get their tonsils taken out? Like, ice cream, cold stuff. This motherfucker, they wheel him out to the door, and the first thing out of his mouth is take me to KFC. So I can get spicy wings.
Yeah, I'll talk
Did
about...
you read his notes?
No, is it on his
Do
notes?
you remember that?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to tramp all over your talking points there.
I mean, like...
Go ahead, break into it.
You can't really eat ice cream when you get, like, a surgery like that. That's a urban legend. You don't do that. I mean, maybe soup, but, like... You build up like when you eat dairy, it builds up a lot of phlegm in your throat, and that's just something you can't handle when your throat's that raw, so... But, like, obviously it was painful, but, like, I was on some medication, so, and those wings are delicious, oh my god. If I could have those back for one day, what would I trade? That's a story for a different day, though.
But yeah, I just remember, like, this motherfucker has a raw throat, and he's about to go scarf down these, like, rough, spicy wings. Like, the pull for that taste is so strong. He has to have it. Pretty wild.
They're delicious. A buffalo with just the underlying hint of barbecue. And they were almost too hot, but just right above the comfortable level.
You probably weren't supposed to have that hint of barbecue, but, they're making them minimum wage. They're probably just using the same label.
I don't know what they used to make that sauce, but I miss it every day.
What do you think about KFC doing away with wedges?
Oh, I think their wedges always kind of tasted like burnt, but they were the good size. Like, like if you go to Lee's, I don't know if you guys have Lee's. Wherever. I mean, like, you don't, I know.
Oh, okay. You're talking...
I'm talking to listeners. But Their wedges, they're tasty, but sometimes they're just too big. Like, I don't want half a potato in my wedge. KFC does the portion size right for the size of the wedges, but it kind of just tastes burnt, like burnt grease.
I gotta have a wedge that's like maybe like 3 centimeters thick. I don't want too thick there. Just enough to know I'm not eating a fry.
Yeah. Like, you want, like, some girth to that bad boy, but...
Yeah, a girthy potato.
But I've had their fries once. They're alright. They reminded me of Taco Bell fries. Have you guys ever had those cheese fries? They didn't really taste like cheese, though. But, like, definitely, like, a more of a seasoned fried, like, maybe akin to, like, a Rally's fry or something like that.
Oh, those are good, yeah.
Yeah, I don't eat Rally's. I've heard enough stories.
Oh, really? You
Yeah.
don't eat it?
The Rally's by my house, someone found a rat there.
Wow.
But they kept it as a pet.
I remember liking Rally's, but we had to go to fucking Louisville all the time to get it for some reason.
I have one that's 3 minutes from my house.
And you won't eat that because of the rat. Huh?
No. I mean, it's not about the rat. Rats live everywhere. That's fine. I probably got a rat or two somewhere hanging out. That's not true. But, yeah, but, like, you're going to, like, keep that rat there and take it home as a pet? If you're anything like me, you're probably bringing your pets to work secretly.
Are you all going through his tier list?
No.
Okay.
We're talking about how he got out of the tonsil operation, got wheeled to the door, and got buffalo wings and stuff.
Somehow we started talking about rats at rallies. They got rats.
Okay.
All right, so we're heading into surgery. Sedative's fully kicked in.
Yeah.
And we fade into... We're not making this up. An Unsolved Mysteries-esque ripoff show.
We have
right?
the narrator, the host himself on there. I can't remember his name. I'm terrible with his name. Like, what's his name?
Is he really... He wasn't on Unsolved Mysteries, was he?
Yes, that was him, yeah.
That's not Robert Stack.
Is it Robert Stack?
He's one of them.
Hold on.
And I believe the other guy is someone else as well.
Let me look this up real quick. Unsolved Mysteries. Alright. Let's pull this shit up. Oh, he's not Robert Stack, is he?
No.
And I feel like an asshole now.
I know that guy from Seinfeld. I remember him in that. I believe he's like Elaine's boss or something.
Yeah. Raymond Burr? Does that sound right? No, that doesn't look like the guy that was on there.
Mm-mm.
So it must have been on 97, like, season 4 is 97, right? Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
See, abbreviated, Stack. Yeah, Stack. That was the guy that was on the show.
Maybe, was that his character name or his real name?
His real name is Stack, yeah.
What's his full name?
See if I can pull it up real quick. Friday evenings, Jeffrey McDonald, Block Party Lineup, Family Matters Step by Step, limited to only 6-episode seasons. Stack was joined by actress Virginia Madison. Give me his fucking name, Robert Stack.
Yeah, but that's not the guy that was on Boy Meets World.
That was the guy on
No,
Boy
it's
Meets World.
not.
Yeah, it was.
Look at the picture of him.
It is him. I can't judge with this. It's fucking black and white from back in the 50s.
Are you
man.
fucking kidding me?
I'm not fucking kidding you. I'm looking at him right now.
Have you seen Unsolved Mysteries?
Yeah, that's how I recognize the dude.
Alright, so there's 3 people in every picture. What are you looking at?
I'm gonna go down to the filmography and look at his television shows.
He was not in Boy Meets World.
He wasn't?
He's on Unsolved Mysteries.
Hold up.
Yes.
Hold up. Well, we're gonna figure this out real quick. Was Robert Stack in Boy Meets World? IMDb. I swear, Google's fucking useless. All right. Let me do this real quick.
You just gotta know how to use it, Kyle.
Robert Stack, IMDb.
You gotta put .com after Google.
Is that the problem? The .com? Killer Bud, Ugly Martians. Beavis and Butthead to America. He was in basketball? Wow. Alright, Steven, you win. I can't find any evidence that he was in there.
What Robert Stack?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second.
Well, yeah, it didn't look like him there.
Because it's not him.
Okay, you win. Whatever. Let's just get on with the show. Are you guys both looking it up? You just gonna leave me here to vamp for two people?
Okay, so when was this episode filmed? What year?
I want to say 97.
97?
Look up John O'Hurley.
So he died 6 years after that at 84 years old. That didn't look like a 70-year-old man.
John O'Hurley? Oh, yeah, that's him.
Yep.
Why didn't you say that?
It's not Robert Stack, I told you that.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's get back to the show.
Okay. Well, this is like my favorite part, this entire fucking parody of Unsolved Mysteries. It's great.
Yeah.
I want to steal it and make it a bit.
Where people are kind of like almost indifferent that Cory disappeared.
Yeah. Like he wraps it up, he's like, Cory, if you're out there, you're kind of missed.
Yeah. Because his parents were just kind of like, yeah, we didn't think this would really happen. Anyways.
Yeah. I love the whole thing, like he vanished. When you say vanished, you mean disappeared. Yeah. When you say disappeared, you mean he vanished. Yeah. It's pretty good. It's ridiculous. Over the top parody shit.
Yeah. They talked to Feeney. Feeney's got a briefcase over there. He is fucking stupefied over there with like all the shit he's found. He's like, all of it's here. He wasn't lying. And it's just a bunch of papers and tests and everything. And they ask him like, oh, so was he a really good student? He's like, yes, his insight, the perspicacity of it. I don't even know how you say that. Is it
Precipity?
No, it's a You're back there, right? Tara, read this. How do you say that word? Hold up. I'm going to play this, see if it'll play it over the thing. Perspicacity? Okay. Perspicacity. Is that right?
She says no.
No. Perspicacity.
Can you use it in a sentence?
I can't even use it in one word. Perspicacity.
I think you had it right in the beginning.
Perspicacity?
Perspicacity?
I think you're messing it up now.
No, I'm not. Perspicacity? Mm-hmm. There we go. Anyways, we were confused if this was a real word or not. Well, you know me. I like to do my homework and research and be ready to go when we do this pod. So it is an actual word.
Like knowing if that guy was Robert Stack or not.
Yeah. Perspicacity means it's penetrating discernment, a clarity of vision or intellect which provides a deep understanding and insight. It takes the concept of wisdom deeper in the sense that it denotes a keenness of sense and intelligence applied to insight. It's been described as a deeper level of internalization.
Wow. Zach, what do you think about that word?
Can you use it in a sentence?
Sure. The quality of having a ready... Oh, wait, no, that's the definition. Fuck. Fucking me up with this word. In a sentence. There we go. Few can observe their impulses with perspicacity. There is nothing heartless about his intelligence or his perspicacity. You hear something say over there?
No.
You got something to say to me, boy? What's going on, motherfucker?
I will say I will probably not remember that word or ever use it in a sentence in my life. I think we should just kill that word and pretend it doesn't exist because it's too many syllables. I most certainly can't spell it. And even after you read the definition twice, I still don't know what it means.
Yeah, it's just deep. The definition is deep.
I was kind of looking at my phone while you were reading it. I'm not doing too well in
Apparently, it means you understand shit.
Yeah, like
on a deep level.
On a level no one else can.
Well, I definitely don't understand that word, or can I pronounce it, so.
Me neither.
So you don't have, what is it again?
Precipitous.
Perspicacity for...
Perspicacity ass.
You don't have perspicacity for perspicacity.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, my head hurts.
I would.
Good lord.
You perspicacity sass the shit out of that word.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
I might throw up.
I don't know. What's wrong?
I don't know. Just too
Three,
much persipacity this beer over here.
three too many Miller Lights.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I had 3, and now I'm spinning.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I've had a beer, a glass of wine, and 2 cups of water during this.
Yeah, I haven't eaten today, though.
I have eaten a lot today. I had 2 slices of cherry pie and an omelet, but chorizo omelet.
But your omelet was kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it was more like scrambled eggs, but
Yeah.
This is a long-ass episode.
Cool. So if we miss one, it won't matter.
Just cut it and make a 2-parter.
Okay, we wrap up the whole we're not making this up segment. Cory is sort of missed. Then we jump to the date between Eric and the lovely lady from Singled Out.
Yeah, they're chubbies. They're talking.
Yeah, what are they talking about?
I don't even remember, man. It was like, you must meet all kinds of girls at Harvard. He said, well, between classes and being on Singled Out, I don't really have time to meet people. What about you? People at Columbia? You meet guys at Columbia?
Mm-hmm. You okay over there?
No, dude. She's like, she kind of hesitates with that, like she's hiding something.
Well, they're both being pretty fucking sketchy here, I think.
She's like, look, I'm going to be real with you. I don't go to Columbia. I just made that up to get on the show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. He's like, well, I don't go to Harvard. She's like, cool, we're really made for one another.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that pretty much boils it down, yeah.
then the story, like, end of the day, it doesn't matter what you lie about or what awful things you do. If you're cute,
You get by.
it's going to work out for you.
Yeah, and can we kind of put over Singled Out and how well it actually works to get that ideal mate
Yeah, it was like eHarmony before the
that
internet.
we'll never see again with Eric on the show. But
I mean, was the Japanese girlfriend the one he had the longest time? Like 2 episodes or something?
yeah, maybe.
Or was she just on that one?
I want to say, unless, I don't know. Could be 2. Could be wrong.
I find it really hard to believe that Singled Out lasted 3 years.
Why?
I
Because it didn't have a laugh track?
I never heard of it. I guess that's it. Yeah, I mean, shows about laugh tracks are weird. You ever seen the fucking Friends thing where they take away all the laugh tracks with Ross?
I don't like Friends.
Really?
Nope.
I hated it for the longest time, too. And I sat down and watched it. It's not bad, man.
I watched the episode where he had the leather pants last night while we were waiting on people to show up for D&D.
You didn't like that?
Nope.
Really?
Why the fuck would you put on those pants? It's not even believable.
They were fucking awesome, like, really popular in the 90s.
I was alive in the 90s.
Yeah, but
Not
there was
really.
leather pants here. That's New York, man. That's the big town.
Big city, huh?
Yeah.
Big city.
Who's your favorite character?
On Friends?
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's gotta be Joey.
Joey's my least favorite character.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite?
Who does Jennifer Aniston play?
Rachel Green?
Yeah.
Her.
All right.
Yeah.
Why?
She's a great actress.
Yeah, true. I like Ross, although he is
You know-
seemingly hated by everyone for whatever reason. I think he gets the most laughs and is the most entertaining, really.
I couldn't fucking stand him, like, when our stepmother and dad would watch that show.
Mhm.
But watching it again, like, Ross is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
A lot of the best lines, like, we were on a break, pivot. Which I had to do a lot of fucking pivoting today.
I mean, that fucking episode where he's got the tan,
Yeah.
the pants, which you didn't like, but I thought it was good. A lot of good
Also,
Ross
the
shit.
holiday episodes, like Thanksgiving every year.
Mhm.
Like, I think it was Monica that put the turkey on her head,
Mhm.
sunglasses.
Yeah. You like Friends?
No one ever told me it would be that way, so.
You gotta sit down and just do, like, a good binge of it.
I see what you did there. It's good. It's pretty
Oh.
highbrow. Whatever Kyle said there.
That's funny. I totally got it.
So they're compatible. And then we get this whole cheesy thing with Eric where they're trying to go to this college party, and they're like, "Oh, I thought you could get in. Thought you could get in." And he's like, "One day I will, because I'm going to go to college."
Would you call that cheesy or endearing?
You're right.
Let's just say wholesome.
Or maybe both. Can you be cheesy and endearing, like a pizza?
Yeah, I think so.
That's good. I eat a lot of pizza.
I could go for some pizza right now.
I can't. Oh my god.
You can't?
No.
What?
I fucking hate it.
Wow. Oldie but a goodie. So that's the end of that whole thing. Until we get to the little wrap up with Cory, and he's up and he's ready for some soup.
Yeah, he survived, much like I did with my tonsil surgery.
Hey, very good. I survived my surgery as well.
What kind of surgery did you have?
I got my gallbladder out.
I remember that. I got my appendix taken out once.
Yeah.
Still don't have it. Like, I
I've
don't
never had surgery.
It's pretty cool.
It's not great.
Oh.
The drugs afterwards are pretty cool.
Are they?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Percocet's not bad.
I was given Vicodin one time.
But like a doctor, like a friend, or
No, not from a doctor. I just went to sleep every time I took it.
Mm-hmm. Right now. You got a favorite pill?
What?
You got a favorite pill?
I love them all, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your favorite narcotic?
Okay, so he's gonna walk anywhere for soup, so Topanga takes him along with her 4 sisters. Sean then arrives. Cory is gone. Because he's out getting soup, he thinks he has vanished. He starts to vanish himself.
He starts kind of phasing out there.
Because I think if you're the first one to discover someone vanishes, you vanish. I think that's the case.
Whoa.
I don't really know about that.
Wait, like you never heard that before?
No, like
you're
I've never.
not sure about that.
I've never heard it, nor am I sure if I believe it or not.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a flaw in the sense that I think everyone would vanish. Because someone is going to be the first one to discover every time, over and over again, until everyone's gone, right?
I had one, like, kind of that happened to me last night. Like,
What?
well, no, I went to my room for a second, and I came back out, and everyone was gone, and there were people at my house before I left. Mm-hmm. Not that many, less than 10.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Yeah.
As it should be.
Yes. But they were gone, but their drinks were still there. And, for a brief moment, I thought I may be the last man on Earth, and I was prepared to deal with that. Mm-hmm. By going to Bumba, ate a slice of pizza, and then, watch some YouTube videos, and then eventually everyone came back. So, no, I don't believe that actually happened.
Oh my god, where did they go?
I don't know. I think they went for a walk.
Oh, wow.
That was weird.
It was fucking cold last night. A walk?
Oh, chilly.
Crazy. Got some weird people over your house.
I do.
Well, yeah, they're playing D&D.
Hopefully there was not 11 there.
No. It was always under 10.
Okay.
Yeah,
You'll get your utilities cut off so fucking quick.
I would have pushed them right out the balcony if there was an 11th person. No COVID in my house, sir. Or ma'am.
Do you just pick one willy-nilly, or is it just the last one that shows
Last one
up?
there. I'm there.
Yeah. Very good.
Last one in, first one out,
Then Cory comes back for a moment. He invites Sean with soup, and off they go. That's the end of the episode. What'd you boys think about this episode?
That was a pretty good episode. I kind of liked how, I feel like there was a lot of, television shows. I've been a television show, you had, Singled Out, and then the Unsolved Mysteries parody.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
were you getting confused?
No, I thought it was a fun little trip. If I was watching more episodes of Boy Meets World consecutively, that would probably be a nice little change of pace.
Yeah, it's fun. And it's also a change of pace in the sense of not a lot of Cory, he's on the
he took a back seat
sideburn
on this
here,
one.
yeah.
Yeah. And I like a lot of Eric. He's a good character. I like a lot of Sean, too.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps he had some schooling or something to take care of in real life. So they had to cut down his part.
Kind of like that one episode.
Maybe he really had tonsil problems.
That's what I was going to say.
When, you remember that episode when he was going through puberty?
Mm-hmm.
And I said he had a cold.
Mm-hmm.
Because his voice kept cracking and everything.
Yeah. There's a lot of tricks you can do in the world there. So you're like, this is your first time on the show, well, in person anyways, but actually being involved in the actual theme of the show at least. But you've seen Boy Meets World before.
Quite a bit, actually, yes.
Were you a fan, or?
I wouldn't say I was ever a super fan, but I always liked it. Unlike Saved by the Bell, it was one of those comforting shows that came on in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Not one that reminded me of going to school.
Gotcha. You gonna do another one one day?
Well, if you'll have me, then maybe.
Well, we'll have to see what the crowd response is.
That's true.
We gotta see. We gotta test this real quick. It's uncharted waters over here.
Yeah. But I think it was pretty good. I had fun.
It was definitely better than I thought it was gonna be. Like,
what were you so concerned about?
well, you really don't know. Like, you know what I mean? When you have a dynamic
Mhm.
going on, and then you introduce another variable to it.
Sure.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing? We've had allegedly another guest on this show before, and she was just too smart for the show.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe she'll get another try. Oh my God, you deleted it. but yeah, we'll see.
If anything, I learned if I do this again, I probably need to have 2 glasses of water because I'm out of beverages and my mouth's real dry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You always want plenty of liquid when you're potting.
Okay, what did you think about the episode?
Wasn't bad, man. It was good.
Yeah, pretty good. I liked it. I really like the unsolved mysteries part. Very good.
Yeah, the whole vanished, disappeared thing was pretty great.
I like the singled out a little better myself, but
Oh yeah.
I guess there's something for everyone in this one.
There's always something for everyone on Boy Meets World and Boar Meets World.
Right. Did you learn anything this week?
Yes, I did.
You were saying as it wrapped up in there, like there was no real lesson, but now you're saying perhaps you.
There was, let's say you're a beautiful person, it's going to be a beautiful life for you, don't worry. Lie all you want, do whatever you want.
I like that.
Thank you.
Kyle?
Oh, man. I don't even know what I learned this week.
You learned that word for a second, but I think you probably already forgot
I
it by
learned
now.
that trying to pronounce precipicity is bullshit.
Yeah, it's true.
What'd you learn?
Apparently I learned I'm a bird or something, you said.
You're a bird.
Yeah. It's odd.
A parrot, actually.
Hey. Purple. That's cool.
I don't like birds.
Really?
Yeah.
Zach, do you have anything you would like to plug on the show?
You want to drop your Twitter or something?
At Car Pizza with 2 A's, if you follow me.
2 A's where?
At the end.
Okay.
Okay.
There's
See,
a few A's in there.
Yeah, I
so.
thought car was like C-A-A-R when you said that.
Yeah.
No, it's like Car Pizza. Like
Spell
almost
it out for these dummies.
capital C-A-R-P-I-Z-Z-A-A.
I
And
almost fucked it up. Yeah, anything else? You want to put over that you're a world champion or anything?
no, but I will say, if anyone's listening, if you could please petition KFC to bring back that buffalo sauce.
Did it have a name?
I don't think so, man. It was just the sauce they put on the wings back then, but they took it away, and it was the best sauce I've ever had in my life. And if we still had that sauce today, maybe my food tier rankings would look a little different.
Okay. Anything else?
I think that's all.
Let me ask you one thing.
Okay.
If we were to do another show, and there were 2 options, which would you pick out of Saved by the Boar or Full Boar? I don't know. Full House.
Boar House.
Yeah, Boar House.
Boar House. I like Boar House.
You like that?
Yeah, but no, Full House.
Yeah.
Maybe...
That's 4 right there.
Yeah.
or if it's possible, maybe Boar House. I watched that on Netflix.com once, and I thought it was pretty alright.
Alright, that's all I can take, I think.
Well, I learned something this week. I hope you all at home listening learned something too. Next week we'll be covering Season 4, Episode 8 of Boy Meets World.
You don't have the titles yet?
I don't have the time. I was like, fuck, I didn't write it.
Alright. That's fun.
Yeah, thanks for coming on the show, man.
Thank you guys.
Bye, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Bye, buddies. Bye, everyone.
Hi, everybody. I'm RJ Metzger.
And I'm Rachel Metzger.
And we're the Skeptical Skeptics.
Each week we talk about all the crazy things in the world, ranging from the paranormal to Bigfoot to UFOs.
And we look at it from the perspective of the believer, the skeptic, and everything in between.
So come check us out on the MSC Podcast Network.
Or go to skepticalskeptics.com and follow us at SkepSkepPod on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.